we believe it's a good solution for New Zealand. We like the concept of shutting down some of those coal-fired generators, and also for the future, as the population grows, perhaps there will be no need to create more dams. Also, we like the idea of self-sufficiency and freedom from the grid, ultimately, and we were looking for those long-term financial gains. Well, it was clean and simple. We liked the look of it, and from an architectural point of view, the PVL works at a lesser slope, so our roof's at 12.5 degrees, and that meant that we could still get productivity that we required from the roof, but at a lesser pitch, and it gave us more architectural freedom. And thirdly, we liked the idea that there were no protrusions in the roof. In fact, and there were no frames for the solar unit, so there was less corrosion and less maintenance headaches for the future. Oh, yeah, very much so. We like the look of it. In fact, people don't know that we've got a solar generating capacity until we tell them, because it's not visible at all. What we did enjoy was that Metalcraft had picked up all the different components of the solution, the PVL, the inverter, the isolator, the work of the electrician, and also the bureaucratic process of working with the network providers to put these systems into position, as well as feeding back to the grid. So Metalcraft took care of that, which worked out very well for us. It would have been a headache if we'd had to deal with all those components separately, so we certainly appreciated that.
Hi, it's Maz here from Hackatours, and we want to bring your New Zealand dream to life. Our team can arrange any kind of New Zealand holiday for you, whether it's a family holiday, a romantic honeymoon, a food and wine tour, a sightseeing adventure, or anything else. We'll take care of it. We work closely with you to customise every single aspect of your New Zealand holiday. How do we do this? We do this by taking the stress out of the planning for you. Forget about wasting hours and hours doing online research. Our award-winning network of partners allows us to customise every aspect of your time here, from accommodation to activities, transport styles, food, experiences, and much, much more. We'll show you the must-do destinations like Rotorua and Queenstown, as well as sharing the secret spots that only the locals know about. We've got unlimited accommodation options available, from hostel style to the ultimate in 5-star luxury. So what are you waiting for? Tell us about your dream holiday and our team will make it happen.
Well, kia ora team, my name's Mike Burton, otherwise go by the name of Berto, short for Burton. I'm 33 years old, from Auckland, New Zealand. Basically studies, moved out of school and went down to Wanaka and studied a certificate in ski avalanche safety and management, and then moved on to Christchurch for 3 years and studied a Bachelor of Outdoor Education and Adventure Recreation, which set the principle of all of the things that I love doing and be able to show people an amazing time around the New Zealand outdoors. Well, after finishing my studies, I moved to Kaikoura and became a kayak guide with Kaikoura Kayaks. This set my platform to becoming an adventure guide in the outdoors. After there, I moved into a lot of different jobs, running in the ski and snowboard industry, surf industry, and then came back to Milford Sound, where I came back to kayak guiding, and then got a job with Hackatours, and this has been 6 years of summing up all of my skills and being able to show people an amazing time in the outdoors in New Zealand. So in the outdoors, I gained a number of qualifications with the certificate in ski avalanche safety and management, which gave me my stage 1 ski instructors and also stage 1 avalanche awareness. Slowly moved into safety, basically pre-hospital emergency care, and also first aid stage 1. 3 years during my Bachelor of Outdoor Education Adventure Recreation degree also gave me more into the safety side of things, moving into wilderness first respondent, and also becoming a professional kayak guide in SCOANZ award. All of the activities that I do, surfing, skiing, snowboarding, tramping, camping, all in the outdoors, it's led me to be a traveller. And I've kind of thought about what I wanted to do in this world and where I wanted to go, and I've seen an opportunity and I've followed that dream, and that dream led me to Haka Tours, which is where I'm living the dream, being able to show people around my backyard in Aotearoa here in New Zealand an amazing time. Why not travel, and why not be a tour guide? You only live once, we've got a very short lifespan on this planet, so make it happen. Well, not only do I get to travel around New Zealand meeting all these beautiful people, but also that I get to show people one of the most beautiful countries on this planet. I think there's 3 key abilities, and one of them is being myself. So the passengers become almost your friend, so that that allows them to relax and then really enjoy going with the flow. Now, going with the flow is the next thing, where I found that when I was doing too much, it would take away from the general flow of things, making everything smooth and comfortable and relaxed. Number 3 is managing expectations, specifically under-promising and over-delivering. If people are getting onto that line where they are frothed out by an activity and then they're suddenly disappointed, then you've not done your job right. By being able to deliver at something that, you know, it might be okay, and then suddenly it's like, wow, the best experience I've ever had. That is the key to managing people's expectations. Break it down into a number of different key characteristics. Firstly, we've got responsibility. This is just managing people safely, efficiently, and professionally in the outdoors. Number 2, we've got organisation. Basically, being as organised as you can possibly be within activities, food, travelling times, and everything that follows. Number 3 is managing expectations, understanding people and what they're really wanting to get out of a tour, and so that you can provide all of the information to them as they require. Number 4, problem solving. There are no problems. If there is an issue, deal with it and move on. Number 5, authenticity. Be yourself. Have a good time, show people an amazing time, and do whatever you do that makes people happy. There's definitely a lot of things that comes into a tour guide's job, and it's not always smooth sailing. You do have people clashes, characteristics between sometimes the tour guide and passengers, and also you get on board characteristic clashes. So it's managing people, and I think it's just how you manage the individuals and really make it a well-rounded group. You can have problems with weather, can be another example, where everything I do revolves around weather, but if you are travelling around and you're followed by the rain cloud, that can really hinder people's experience. So you have to be able to have a backup plan and adapt to the weather conditions and still provide some amazing activities no matter what. Many rewarding moments that you have when you encourage people and challenge people to either do things they've never done before, which is why I love doing what I do. But if I had to think about one key moment, was actually one of my first tours with Haka Tours about 6 years ago. I had a Canadian school travel with me for 12 days around the North Island, and they'd come from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and they'd never seen the ocean before. So I took them to the Coromandel, took them to a beautiful place known as Cathedral Cove, and watched them look at the ocean for the first time. They gasped their eyes on a blanket of blue, and they just played in the ocean. It was just unbelievable. But my life is travel, and travel has changed my life by meeting so many people in the outdoors, culture, space, place, environments. It is what really helps. It's all about the people, and being present in the environments that I'm exploring has really led me to be the person that I am and really doing what I love to do.
Who's a good guy? You're a good guy?